Once upon a time, in a magnificent palace filled with opulence and grandeur, lived King Edward VIII, ruler of a mighty kingdom. But behind the royal facade, King Edward carried a heavy heart. His kingdom flourished, yet he felt something was missing. Then, one fateful night, at a dazzling ball, King Edward's gaze fell upon the enchanting figure of Wallis Simpson. She was like a breath of fresh air in his stifling world. Their clandestine meetings grew frequent as they found solace in each other's company. Under the silver moonlight, they shared whispered confessions and forbidden passions. But duty called, and King Edward found himself torn between his obligations to the crown and his undying love for Wallis. News of the king's affair spread like wildfire through the royal court, sparking scandal and outrage among the nobles and advisors. Despite the condemnation of society, King Edward and Wallis stood firm in their love, facing the storm of criticism with unwavering resolve. In a heart-wrenching moment, King Edward announced his decision to abdicate the throne, sacrificing his crown for the woman he loved. With nothing but each other, King Edward and Wallis embarked on a new chapter of their lives, bound together by a love that defied all odds. In a quiet ceremony far from the pomp and circumstance of royal tradition, King Edward and Wallis exchanged vows, pledging their love for eternity. Freed from the constraints of royalty, King Edward and Wallis lived out their days in peaceful bliss, their love enduring through the passage of time. And as they grew old together, they reflected on their journey, grateful for the forbidden passions that had led them to each other. For theirs was a love that transcended boundaries and defied expectations, a love that would shine bright throughout the ages. And so the tale of King Edward and Wallis Simpson comes to an end, a story of love, sacrifice, and the enduring power of forbidden passions.